Let me know if you see me. I think I got it. Not quite sure what's going on, but I think I got it. I'll have to find out. And there is going to be ads on this live stream, so I apologize ahead of time. But every time I turn off the ads, it starts to mess up. I turn back on the ads. I put it on low. And I did a couple other things like empty some trash and just try to clean up some stuff to see if it'll let me go live. And it went live. So I apologize ahead of time if you get any of the ads, but I promise you this is going to be worth it, okay? Because for one, I started out saying, hi, Tiff, hi, Tish, hi, Sue, hi, Penny. I didn't say hi to everybody coming in. Hello, Manuela. Hey, girl. How are you doing? It's so funny because now I know exactly who you were talking about with your twin now. So I started off saying that hi, Liam, that my singles declutter was going to be more of a collection live stream more so than a declutter. Now I've had a change of heart. Okay. So we're going to see some decluttering today. So I tell you, it's going to be worth it because I've decided I need to just maybe look at my finances a little bit better, maybe sell some of my singles. And I do know that Macari does really well with selling single eyeshadows. And so with me having 510, why not get rid of some that I know that will sell and that I really don't get that much use out of. So I'm being cutthroat to myself today. I never thought this day would come, but it is. It's here today, you guys, because I'm going to put some up on Macari. So you guys ready? You guys, I have these all organized for you all for your viewing enjoyment, okay? All right, so I think we start at the least, surprising and work our way up, okay? Wait, because I do know I did move one in the wrong spot, so I need to adjust. Okay, let me get, because I did, when I organized and cleaned these up, I moved the little things around. So I need to go in order here. And all right, that's good enough. It's not complete order, but yeah, there was one I did. 510. Can you guys believe that? That's ridiculous. Let's get rid of some of these eyeshadows. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to be cutthroat. And you know me, to make a decision. This might be long, so grab a snack, grab a drink, put up your feet, crawl into bed. I don't care. Get comfy, okay? Because you're not going to want to miss this. And it's going to be a long one, okay? Because I have to swatch, at least it's probably going to be on the back of my hand. I'm going to be sore. My skin is going to take a beating today because to know whether or not I want to keep something, I definitely have to swatch it, okay? I mean, some of them I may just already know. There's going to be certain brands, they ain't letting go of probably any of them, okay? But there's going to be some big cuts and maybe in some brands that you weren't expecting, okay? Let's get into it, all right? what I'm going to do is I'm going to peek at chat from time to time. I'm not going to be really engaged in chat just only because for time's sake, but I am going to peek every once in a while, okay? So if you want me to see something and I've missed it, repeat it. Or let one of the blue wrenches know that you want me to see your thing and maybe they can direct me. I probably can't scroll to find it, but let me know, okay? Holler at me, okay? So here's the first first tray is a little bit of hodgepodge of this, that, and the other. A lot of these might be even not declutters, depotted from palettes or whatnots and woozits and what's nots galore. Okay, so that's what we have in here. I'm on a chocolate cappuccino, very ready for drama. All right, let's get into it. This is drama. It is drama. It's not drama in the kind of sense of drama that we're used to, but this is dramatic. This is going to be dramatic. Okay, all right. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so a lot of times I'm not going to even know what the brand is, but look, I even decided to pull some empty palettes here. I have a magnetic palette from Cleona that's empty and 2 from Terra Moon that are empty. And so we're going to see how, do you see how many palettes I pulled? I don't know. I might be over exaggerating there. I don't know, but maybe. Let's see if we, we do. I'm feeling. Okay. All right. All right. This one's going to be easy. Okay. Because I think I'm going to get rid of all of them. So I might need more magnetic palettes. I don't know. I believe that this is like a blush tribe that I'm getting rid of here. I'm not going to swatch these because I already know I'm probably going to get rid of these here. These are the big pans. They're beautiful. They're great eyeshadows. Blush tribe back in the day. It was good. It was really good. And I'm going to need, I already know I'm going to need more palettes. I should have grabbed more. Okay. Because of these big pans. So these are going. These are great eyeshadows, but why not get them in the hands of somebody else that are going to be able to use them a lot more than I can. So we're going to let these go. Okay. All right. It's better to have too many than not enough. Yeah, maybe. I've never heard of that brand before. Yeah, Blush Tribe. Yeah, that was back in the day. I did a huge Blush Tribe collab. It's in my playlist. If you ever want to watch it, it had, I think, like 50 different creators and big, small. Like it was a big, big, big thing. Big, huge. It was a lot. It was something else. It was for when Blush Tribe was going out of business. Well, there was one for hi Alex. I texted you earlier too. I sent you a little voice message with a question. Yeah, look that up. It's from way back when. But we used the what's her name? Pauline. I forget her name now. Pauline, I think your name is something Pauline. I don't remember. We did a big collab with her palette. Okay. All right. Again, no names on these. I'm guessing I pulled them out of a palette somehow, some way. These are just really neutral leaning shadows that I just don't need in my life. And I don't know. Some of these are really, really nice shadows. It's just, I gotta think about what I'm doing here and what I'm going to do with these shadows. I may not need this big O thing I created over here with the single shadows by the time I get through, which is kind of crazy. Okay. And so, but maybe one day I'll fill it back up. I don't know. I'm just showing you shadows right now. If there's a brand on it, I'll go ahead and tell you, but otherwise just know that there's no brand on the back end of it. Okay. I need more magnetic shadow pans. I wish I would have. I don't even know if my husband is watching, but maybe he can grab some. I don't know if he is or not, but I just messaged him. That would be easier than me trying to get out of this little area. Okay, with my things blocking me over here. Okay, just watching. All right, if you would come down here and grab me some more magnetic palettes, I would greatly appreciate it. Please. Okay, all right. This one's pretty much full because of those big pans. So I'm going to close that. Start on second one without the first drawer being done. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's keep going with the round pans here. We got round pans galore for days. Hi. Okay, that top drawer of the blue thing right over behind here, up against the bookshelves, the top drawer is full of magnetic palettes. If you would just pull out all of them except for like the swirly ones, the little like the the ones that look like plastic, or I don't know, puffy plastic, not those, but all the other ones, and just stick it on top of my single eyeshadow case over here that's on the table by me. Do you have any favorite looks with those that you remember? With the blush tribe ones? Is that what you're talking about, Manuela? Any favorite looks with, or are you just saying all of these that I'm putting away? Okay, with blush tribe, absolutely. Where? Right here. Is that all of them?
Except for the swirly.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. Ooh. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Hey, if the big thing didn't fall over there, we're doing good. That big thing falls over whenever it gets knocked. It's okay. Call him my little bull in the china store. Oh, he about knocked over all my palettes on that bookshelf. Okay. Yes. Actually, I mean, I have a lot of good memories with that particular palette, but like I should look it up if we have time later on, maybe, but on Instagram, I think it's even posted there. But like back then, I mean, I was new in YouTube back when this was all going on. And that collab, that look I created was one of my favorites that I've done, back then, so how you grow over time, or you change. You can grow and get better, but you can also change your style of what you do. You figure out what looks best and that kind of stuff. But it was one of my favorite looks. So yes, it does have good memories for sure. And I did declutter the actual palette and kept the single eyeshadows. I'm just showing you, just showing you all of these that are going bye-bye. If I'm putting it in here, we'll count them up later. We can't count and keep going. I guess I could. This first tray, I'll total them up. That's what I'll do, like I did the other. I'll total up each little tray that we do. Okay. And then another black here. Hi, Ariel. Hey. Okay, now we're into these little square pans. I have a feeling that these pans, I really don't know. They might be Color Pop. I don't think so. I'm not sure. Makeup Geek? Maybe Makeup Geek? Possibly. Thank you guys for coming. Okay. So we're just going to go ahead. I think these might be Makeup Geek, actually. Hi, Christine. How are you doing? Welcome in. So these, I believe, maybe are Makeup Geek, actually. So all of these are going. They're not marked, so I don't know for sure, but I think Makeup Geek would be marked, though. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. That's a bad part of not having marked shadows. You don't know where they came from. Okay. So these are all going. Gone. Okay, this is exciting. Oh, I didn't show you that one. I just put it in there. Okay. I'm getting to the end, so I was getting too excited. I'm gonna put magnets on the back of these before I sell them on Mercari so that they will stick, but they're not magnetized. So these are the older shimmer formulas and stuff like that. So I just know I'm not gonna reach for these, so we're gonna pull these all out. All right, let me total this first little tray up, and then we'll go on to the next. So this one, first tray empty. All right. Okay. Oh, get in there. Okay, so first, Let's see here. You'd think, I know. See, I don't think it is. I feel like I pulled it out of a palette and I don't know what palette it is now. That's what I'm thinking. At first I thought, you know, the Shape of Makeup Geek, but I'm probably wrong on that. It's probably something that I forgot to label what it came out of, you know? Okay, so give me just a second. I'm just going to total up this amount of shadows out of the first tray. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34. 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 42, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58. 58 out of the first. And you guys, I'm so sorry, but I've messed up so many times I have to double check myself. 8, 10. See, I feel like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58. Nope, I got it right. Okay, 58 so far. First tray gone, 58 decluttered. Whoop, whoop. Yes. Bath and Body Works has their summer's imminent sale going up. Oh, yeah, that's a really good one, but I am trying not to spend money right now, guys. So that is not for me, but it might be for somebody in chat. That is for sure. Okay, so we're on tray number 2. And tray number 2 is, let's see here. He loves a good sale. That's awesome. Okay, tray number 2 has many different brands in it, okay? So we're looking at this first little quad here. Let me see if I have names on it. I feel like the only thing that scares me is if there's a brand that I have that I don't realize what it is, and then I declutter it, then I'm going to be upset at myself. Put those 4 together because I feel like they belong together, but maybe they're hodgepodge. Okay. Maybe it's something. Hold on. I'm trying to think here. Okay. All right. I'm not sure on that one. Okay. So let's start here. This is Mythic Beauty House right here. I already recognize them. I know them. I actually have a code with them, and some of these were sent to me in PR. I'm not getting rid of any of my Mythic Beauty House. I have 2 little small palettes of theirs, and then these and these highlighters here. I'm not getting rid of any of those. So those are staying. So that's keeps. These 4, I'm not sure what they are or where they're from. They're not marked. They're probably a small indie brand. It drives me nuts that I don't know what brand. This one just says mauve on the back of it. This one says sangria. And this one has nothing. So I am going to go ahead and err on the side of decluttering these 4. So I'm going to do that. I don't think it's going to be a very big declutter out of this one. So we'll start off with a small palette. Oh, these have, oh well, I can put them in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go ahead and just declutter them, okay? Because I'm not sure who they are. Oh, my nose itches. Okay, and then let's move on to this row right here. This row right here is Copacetic Cosmetics. I do like Copacetic Cosmetics as well, but I really need to swatch these and just see if I'm keeping them or letting them go. So this is where a lot of swatches are going to come in. Kind of want to keep some Copacetic. I don't use them a whole lot. That's really pretty though. I do. It's kind of like a green blue shift. kind of a minty green. That's pretty. Let me swatch this orange, red. Do you like the pink, the red, orange, and pink there? Oh, sultry and hot today. Oh, thanks. I just went to church. That's all. I didn't realize I looked so sultry. Thanks. I did change my clothes though, but I'm in something a little more summery. Hi, Janet. Hey, girl. Hey. But thanks, Alex. You're so sweet. Oh, shoot. That's funny. Okay. All right. So we've already decluttered like 58 plus shadows, Janet. Okay, we're on a roll. I said that I went from saying it's just going to be just a collection to more of a declutter because I'm really set on maybe selling some of them. So okay, so this next whole row right here is just call it as you see it. Thanks, Alex. This whole row right here is Collective Cosmetics, and they have went out of business. And so for that, we're decluttering them because somebody else can get good use out of the shadows. Yet I don't like to show brands unless I just really want to try them out for myself that are out of business because like if I wear something on my eyes and you're like, where did you get that? That's so pretty. And I'm like, oh, it's from Collective Cosmetics. You can't get it anymore because they're out of business. I'm like, sorry. So I'm going to declare those. Okay. Whatever. Okay. So I'm getting those out. So there's those. Okay. All right. So we're on to the next row right here. And this row is, I really need glasses. I need my yellow glasses too. Marty, if you want to run back down here. Okay. These are Baby Bar. Is it Beauty Bar Baby or what is that? It's really hard to see, okay? It's in a really weird font and my eyes are not good. Beauty Bar Baby. It's Beauty Bar Baby, okay? Beauty Bar Baby. You were on the phone with your mom. Aw. Hope everything's okay. As far as I know, I'm going to keep these. They have that glowy shift to them. I'm going to swatch. Well, I might let go of one. Let's see. Let's re-swatch that one. Thank you. The yellow ones. Thank you, hon. Sorry, I won't make you walk down the stairs again. That first one, is that what? I'm sorry, guys, if you got headphones in. Nope, I don't think it was the first one. Which one is it that didn't look? Yeah, I'm going to get rid of just one of them. I'm just going to get rid of this one right here, and that is Moonstone Eyeshadow. It's just kind of that white base, and it's pretty, but not as pretty as these other ones. And I have so many other that I'm like, oh, I can let go of one that just isn't like calling my name. I'm going to show you. I'm going to re-swatch these because the other swatches were stinky. And so I'm going to re-swatch these so that you guys can see what they look like. Just in case you're not familiar with this brand, okay? And Beauty Bar Baby. Beauty Beauty Bar Baby, I think is what it's called. Marty to the rescue. Yeah, Beauty Bar Baby. It's kind of confusing. Okay. And that's that good little, when people started making their mermaid shadows, like everybody got this one down. You know what I mean? It's like, that was when you're like, ooh, it's mirror like shifty. The other ones are kind of like a little more than a topper, but not like a solid one like the mermaid one. They're very shifty and pretty, and I don't know if you can tell or not, but they glow. So they're really bright and they glow. There we go. So I'm going to keep those. All right. Which is pretty much self-explanatory, right? Okay. And so I have these all divided up here. So this was one brand. Or wait, these might have been singles actually. Yeah, these are singles up here, I think. This is okay, yeah, those are singles. Okay, so this is a brand, this is a brand, this is a brand, this brand, and then these are all single, only one for each brand is all I have of theirs. Okay. So Cassie, I don't know why, but I have a black screen. Cassie, hi. And would you go ahead and like just exit out of YouTube completely and come back in? And sometimes that helps. And let me know. Like sometimes you just got to click off the apps. You got to like swipe it all away and then come back and see if that helps. Sometimes it's like a glitch in YouTube. They've been having some issues here lately. Hopefully that works. Fingers crossed. Okay. All right. So let's see here. I can, so I do, but it requires a great deal of patience. What are we talking about? Oh, you're all good? Yay. Cassie, let me ask you this. Is it your first time here in our live stream? Just wondering. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, you get a little bit of cowbell. It's a little inside joke. It's not anything big, but it's something we do to bring in our new people, or if they do super chats or super stickers or anything, we all do cowbell, or memberships and all that stuff. We do cowbell. So it's like a little welcome to the new people that come in. So welcome, everybody. Welcome, Cassie. I love that you're here. I'm glad that you love it, because then that means you're with your people, because we're a little crazy around here. So see, that's our test. Actually, we don't tell people that, but that's our test. Okay. All of us here, if we ring the cowbell and we scare you off, we're like, they weren't our people. If you stay, we're like, that's our people. All right. It's off of the Saturday Night Live skit. I didn't know what it was about. A good friend of mine here made a joke about it, and I didn't know it. And then they made me that bell, and we've incorporated it in the channel ever since. That's the short story of it. There's a bigger story, but that's the short story of it. Okay. All right. Let's get in here and let's do these little duos up here. And let's start off with, this is Ensley Rain. So we're not getting rid of any Ensley Rain. Okay, so I have two single shadows of Ensley Rain, and I'm not including the ones that Janet sent me. Janet, you sent me some that are still in palettes, and I'm not including those yet. Okay, because I haven't even tried them. So those are over in palettes for me to use at the moment. I'm not including those in my singles, but I have like maybe 30 new singles that are sitting over there, but they're in palettes. Okay. I just love me some Ensley Rain. Sorry. It just, yum, yum. Okay. All right. So here is these two swatched. They are not going anywhere. Look at those. Blue to purple shift moments there. Let's see if we can get some of that. Yes. Isn't it pretty? Ensley Rain. Oh, love it. Okay. And then the next two is Love Lux Beauty. If anybody in chat wants to help me to see if somebody's out of business or not, let me know. Okay. If you guys want to help me, if you guys know or look it up or whatever, let me know, because Love Lux Beauty, I think, is out of business. And if that's the case, I'll be decluttering them, even, well, unless it's just something I don't have already in my collection. Okay. Or if it looks different or the formula's different, there's different reasons. Okay. All right. So we have Love Lux Beauty, we have Mood, and we have Pop Pop. Oh, I might have to keep that. That's Marty's name. Pop Pop. Oh, we might have to keep that. Just because of the name. I have sentimental reasons why I keep stuff too. Okay. So let's, oh, I really like these two. So, and they're different. They're not the super shiny. They kind of have a little bit of a matte feel to them, but they shift, and they're kind of like mattes that shift. I mean, they're satins that shift is what they are. Let's just call it what it is. But they're not as shiny. But you see that green, but it still shifts. So see if you can get it to shift for you. It goes from blue to mint green. They're just pretty. So I think I'm going to keep those, even if they're out of business. Oh, is it? Oh my goodness. Sue leaves tomorrow to go see her kids. I'm so excited. I'm excited for you. Okay, I'm just going to check real quick. They're not in business anymore. Okay. Maybe I should just keep the Pop Pop one and declutter the other one. I kind of like I'm just going to keep both of them. I'm just going to keep both of those, okay? Because the Pop Pop. I got to keep it because of the Pop Pop. Okay. Ribbon Candy. Oh, wait. That's the name of it. Okay. This is, let's see here. Here we go again. The car accident really messed up my eyesight. Plus, I'm getting older. Okay. Let's just call it what it is. Okay. The pastelroses.com. Okay. So Pastel Roses is still in business, I believe. Pastel Roses. Pretty sure it's still in business. It is one that's overseas. It is a little pricey. But I have Breeze and Ribbon Candy. So let's go ahead and swatch those. Oh, this is really pretty. Ribbon Candy is gorgeous. And Breeze. Breeze looks a lot like the one I just swatched that was mint green, but more shiny than the other one and a little more shifty than the other one. Just really crazy. No post since 2022 for Love Lux. Pastel Roses is still going strong. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it so much because I can't just stop. I should have done some research ahead of time, but you guys know me. I'm just trying to find the time to jump on here and be with you guys. That I'd rather just go live than to research. Look at that. Oh, that's gorgeous. Pastel Roses, you got something going on that I probably need to investigate a little further later on whenever I'm buying again. Because look at that. Do they not sell palettes? Do they not sell palettes? They need to sell palettes. That's pretty. That's pretty, you guys. Both of those shades. Love. Okay. Keeping, by the way. All right. Now we have this one. I think is out of business, but I'm not. They do sell palettes. Ooh, I'm in trouble. Okay, so this one I believe is out of business, and if so, we're going to declutter. I love Pastel Roses highlights. Ooh, those are gorgeous singles. Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've tried their highlights, so good to know. Thank you. This is Glamour Edge Beauty. I haven't heard anything about them for a long, long time, but I have 2 shades here, but I remember loving these shades. They do sale palettes. Okay, good deal. I need to look into that. Not now. we're trying to not now. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna be good. These feel like creamy butter. Like these Glamour Lux, what did I call them? Whoa. Glamour Edge Beauty. They're kind of more to the neutral leaning. I would say this goes from like a red, orange, pink up at the top, and the bottom is like a green to a brown. They are still around? Really? Well, I'm going to keep them. I'm going to keep them. Since I only have 2, we're going to keep these if they're still around. Thank you, Janet. Appreciate it. Carla and Janet, you're helping me a lot. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Let's do the singles up at top. So I already went through all of these, and obviously I'm not decluttering any of those. So now we're up at this top row, and I only have 1 of each brand up here, and then these over here are all 1 brand. Okay. So let's go to the very top, and we have 1 single shadow from Makeup Geek. That's why I thought those were Makeup Geek. And I'm going to just declutter this one, okay? So I'm going to stick that in the ones that I got rid of here. So I'll stick that in there. And then this is NBA Cosmetics. NBA, are they still in business? I'm going to declutter it regardless. It's just a very, very it shifts, but it's just a very pastel light pink that I know I won't get that much use out of. So even though it's my only, still going strong, even though it's my only NBA single, I'm going to still declutter it. Okay. Because I just know I'm not going to get enough use out of it. Yes. Enjoy your getting around to go eat dinner at Chili's. Yay. That's so much fun. Carla, I'm so glad you are able to do that. Yeah, we're original square pan shades, a depotted Voldemort brand. Voldemort brand. Which Voldemort? Oh my goodness. Oh. Tish. Okay. Okay, Sporo. It could have been. Okay. Tish, you're probably right. Okay. I now know. Okay. Sorry. Oh, Tish. Okay. So this is, I depotted some of them. They were magnetic. Okay. I just about dropped this while I was reading that. Okay. Sporo Cosmetics. So Sporo Cosmetics, I don't think that they're around, but let's just take a little looky looks. This is like a glittery shade, which I don't mind a glitter, but like super glittery. But I think I'm going to declutter this. I don't know if they're still in business or not, but I'm going to declutter this anyways. I just know I won't use it very much. Okay. So we're going to get rid of that one. Okay. And then Chantico Beauty. And this is shade Kaleidoscope. Ooh, this is kind of different. They're still in business because I get stuff. I was getting their stuff in Ice Cream Beauty. This is nice. I didn't realize they sold nice single shadows. I also don't get on websites very often, but look at that. That's pretty nice, right? I think I'll keep that. It's kind of like a a melon, yellow green shift, and then like a hot pink is also in it. It's really pretty. Let me see if I can get some of those shades to come through for you. You can definitely see that hot pink. Probably not getting that yellow green shift as good as what I can see, but you can kind of see it kind of just looks gold to you guys. Yeah, it's very pretty. I like it. We're going to keep that. See, I don't get in here near enough to play around with these and get the good use out of it. And you know what? That's the other thing. Hey, I might be able to sell some of these, but then also narrow it down to where, you know, I can see what I have and play with it more without getting like, where do I start, you know? Okay, I read that again. This one is the only single I have in Clarity Cosmetics. I must have got this like, I don't know why. I don't know why I would just have one single Clarity Cosmetics unless I got like a mystery box or something and it had it in there. Or it came in, I don't know. I don't know why I would just never order just one single from a brand. And you know what? It's pretty. It's very pretty, but I don't need it. Keep it to one drawer. Oh, you want me to declutter down to one drawer? 510 down to one drawer? Mm-mm. There's no way. Because there's going to be some brands coming up that I will not declutter, not one. So there's that. Okay. But I'm doing pretty good so far. I'm starting out going, oh, I'm doing really good. Probably have that clarity. Yeah, I'm guessing I probably do in a palette somewhere. This is Meant to Be. Oh, that's why I have it. Meant to Be. You guys know I have to keep a hold of it because it says Meant to Be. Do I have it in something else, though? Is Meant to Be in one of the palettes? Janet, is it in Mermazing or something? Or Meant to Be is, if you're here and you don't know, it's a song that my husband wrote and sung to me at my wedding. And so anything that has Meant to Be on it, I keep it. Hi, Jess. Hey, girl. Hey. I just started on the single train for purchasing, and I am overwhelmed by 3 brands I have some from. Yes. I was recording empties. Yay. Fun. I have no idea. I'm going to keep Meant to Be. I thought I was going to declutter it, but it's the name. I need to pay attention to the names because sometimes I have connections to things because of the names. Okay. Anyways, this is Nomad Cosmetics. This is shade Emmy, or it was from Emmy. I don't know what it is. I have to look this up because if it's shade Emmy, I have to keep it. I'm going to keep it anyways. It was a gift from Emmy, and she has a code with Kayama. I think it's her shade, though. I feel like it is her shade. So I'm going to keep this. I can't remember. It was a while ago. Either way, I have to keep it. Yep. It has that holographic underneath that purplish blue. It is very pretty. I feel like, though, it doesn't show up. The holographic on the Kayama does not show up like the holographic in Electrum. You know how that just sparkles. You can see it, but it just doesn't show up like on the eyes. When I wear this, it looks like a pretty little blue purple shifty shade, but it doesn't look like holographic, even though it does have the holographic in it, if that makes sense. Okay. All right. But I'm keeping it because it's Emmy. Okay. Emmy is on Instagram, you guys. She does amazing eye looks, but she hasn't been doing makeup as much lately. She's been making jewelry. So Everybody's just kind of morphing into different interests sometimes. Most hollows don't really show up on your eyes. And oh, in your opinion, okay. Yeah, it depends. Like if I'm outside, like I can see it like crazy, but sometimes inside I don't see it as much. But if it's outside, sometimes, most of the time I do. But some shades just like there's more pigmentation than the hollow, I think. And then you just don't see it reflective on the eyes as much, in my opinion. So I don't know. That's what I found. But okay, so now we're on to this little grouping over here in the corner. And this brand, I have a feeling I'm not getting rid of any. And I have to make sure I say which brand this is. This is a very expensive brand. Very, very, yeah. Chaos Makeup. Expensive. Henceforth, all I could afford is get one at a time. Okay. But they do have some amazing shades. Okay. These multi-chromes are pretty wow. Okay. So no names. That irritates me. If any indie brands are watching this right now, put a sticker on the back that has the name of your brand and the name of the shade. If you would like other influencers to show your brand, that's a must. When you're selling single eyeshadows, it's a must. There's no way around it. Got to do it. Anyways, because this has nothing on the back of it. I have one shade, and the only thing that gets me to where I know what brand is, I have to keep them all together. And it's the only way I know because I wrote on the back. If I print a whole bunch of labels, but that I don't have time. Okay. So this is Chaos. Look at that. They just have shift 4 days. They are expensive though. We're not playing around with the prices. Not playing around. I'm going to do whiter with these. I love showing shifty shades that have a wide swatch because I feel like you get to see all of the goodness. Just how much that shade shifts. And I don't even have to do this. Okay. And then, again, don't know the shade, but here's another one. At least you get to see the brand. These are the ones that feel silky, not like buttery, but silk. They feel like silk in the pan and when you're swatching them. They feel like just pure silk. Blue, dark green, light green, shift. Maybe even a teal. Oh, there's purple. There's purple. You guys aren't seeing all the shifts. There's a really dark purple as well. Let's see if we can get it up here. Yeah, you can see it on the edge there. There we go. There we go. Yeah, the smooth, silky ones. They're nice. They're real nice. Okay, so I did write on this one. This one is called Rebel. I feel like I should clear off my hand now and just start new. This one is called Rebel. Yeah, my hand's feeling a little sore. Look at this. Let's just look at it on my finger here first. Like we do have to admit that these are pretty phenomenal, and these are not new. These are a little older, so they had it down and they charged a premium. I don't know if they still are priced like that. They are still in business. I think I saw them post not too long ago. Swatch all your shadows for the heck of it. Yeah, heck yeah. Break them out and start swatching with me. Swatch. Look at that, though. You know, the shine, the shift. I kind of know why they're charging a premium, you know. I gotta say. That's a pretty good little shifter right there. Yeah. Okay, that one was called Rebel because I wrote it. And then I don't know what the name of this one is, but let's go ahead and swatch it. Swatch. Well, this one is awfully close to the one I just swatched. Let's see how well it shifts. Maybe I don't need both. Maybe I can declutter one. This is Chaos makeup. Not to be confused with chaotic. It's not chaotic makeup. It is. I don't buy from them anymore. It's Chaos makeup. Chaotic makeup sold Penny, that gifted me a whole bunch of eyeliners that were bad, and then was just like, well, sorry about your luck. Those look like the exact same shade. They have to be. No, they look different in this mirror. But I definitely do not need both. So I think I'm going to declutter one. I'm going to declutter one. So one of the Chaos ones are, oh boy, these are like the price of a palette for one. I don't remember how much they are, but they're a lot. It's about what it felt like, at least. By the time you pay shipping and everything, because they don't even give like free shipping until like you hit $100 or something. It was like outrageous. Hi, Sailor Mew. The top one is a little more turquoise. Yes, exactly. And that's the one I kept, was the top one. Is it your first time, Sailor, here? And if you would tell me if you want to tell me your name, that'd be great. But if not, don't worry about it. But I feel like you have been here before. Not like chatting with us. Because some people just watch and don't talk. So that's okay too. But just let me know. Okay. So we have we have the top three. So we have this one here. Again, no name, but let me show you on my finger. Very, very, very pretty. Oof, this is gorgeous, you guys. This is so good. Oh, pretty shadow makes me happy. You guys, it's like a pastel rainbow. It is so stinking pretty. It's way, way brighter in person too, but just look at that. That is not getting enough love. That needs to be on my eyes more often. That is just, that's not getting enough love. I'm so sorry you've been neglected. I won't do it again. Okay, that's going on my eyes. Okay, and then we have this one here. This purple one. This one is still Chaos makeup. Hi, yes. I think I've been watching before, just stopping by for a little bit before I have to get back to studying, unfortunately. That is fine. No problem at all. I just give a little bit of cowbell in case you're new. So maybe this is your first time. I don't know. We'll give you cowbell anyways, just in case. But yeah, so it's just to welcome you in. Thanks for coming in to say hi before you have to go back to study. We love that. Yes, it does need some summer love. I agree. So this little purple number is looking like the same as that little pale blue one, but this one looks like it's going to shift some different colors. So I'm ready for it. These bigger shades that I have obviously have been a little neglected and I forgot how beautiful they are. So okay, yeah. Very pretty. Look at all those shifty colors in there. So stinking pretty. Hi, Joe. That is gorgeous. Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty. Okay, and then this last one here, most likely not going to get rid of this because it's like the others. And oh, yeah, that's pretty. That is pretty. What I do need to do is I need to get back into that little palette before I calculate it up, and I need to write what brand it is on that one so I don't get it mixed up when I go to sell it. Look at that, you guys. Come on already. Now, I just want to compare it to this other one that I tried earlier because I just want to see how close it is because maybe I don't need the smaller one. Well, no, one's kind of like a rosy base and the other's purple base, but it is super close. So maybe I don't need that smaller one. It's a different top base, but it shifts all the same colors pretty much. Okay, I'm going to be cutthroat, like I said, and I am going to get rid of the smaller one. Wow, 2 Chaos, never dreamt it. I'm going to just write on these real quickly because we don't want to forget what these shades are when I go to list them. Okay. Let me see if I have a permanent marker. I might not. Oh my goodness. I have an El Maquillage liner in my pins with my pins. That was pretty special. Okay, yeah, there's one. There's marker. Okay. Chaos. All right. Got it. Wow, I'm impressed with myself. Decluttering those. Okay. So out of this one, which I didn't think I was going to declutter that many out of this one, but I still did. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. 18 out of this one, okay? So we decluttered 18, 58 out of the first and 18 out of the second. And I didn't have as many in here, so that's pretty good. Let's see. Let's get that back in there. Let's transfer those over. Let's see. That one's empty still. Okay. All right. So on to the next drawer, guys. Our third one in. Third one in is Give Me Glow. Now, what I need help with from you guys, if you guys know anything about Give Me Glow's palettes or anything like that, if you see something that is in a palette that because I have like, do I have any Give Me Glow palettes? I don't know. I think I got some of these from Janet. I know I did. Like a lot of these mattes came out of there. I don't know how many. These are all pretty much different. I'm not swatching all of these mattes. There's no way. Toss them. Girl. I don't know. Maybe I'll put it in a maybe pile. Gimme Glow did kind of make me upset, though, with the lippy thing. But I really like their shimmer formula. Oh, but look, like, I like these little purpley mattes. I said I wasn't going to swatch them, and then look at me. No, she does like them. She's just telling me to declutter. But look at it. Oh, my goodness. Look at it. Nah. I can't do it. Not now. Not now. These are newer to my collection, and a lot of them came from Janet. Nah. These are, that is a lot like Chaos Makeup, and I bet these were cheaper than Chaos Makeup. Okay, that's very similar. Very similar. Here's another one. I can tell you the shade names on these because I know that they're printed. Not just, these are just regular shimmers. I don't know. I guess I could. I don't know. I'm gonna keep these just like they are because I like the color story that's in here. Don't try to make me get rid of it. Not yet. Not yet. The bottom one. So stinking pretty. I'm just gonna get these on here. And swatch this one up here so we can take a little looky look at the color of the shimmers. Okay, that's all the shimmers on the board. Those are pretty. Okay. Yeah. Hi, Michelle. How are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, so yeah, we're keeping those. That's all of the shimmers. Here's all the mattes all together. I just like the color story. Okay. I love these little murky blues. You got the purpley, like periwinkle purples and stuff here. You have those minty greens. You have the greens that I love, like mermaid colors galore right in there. Then you have the reds and oranges and purple brights over here. And these little, I love their shimmer formulas. So no, I'm going to keep those. I'm going to keep them. So those are all staying. No declutters on that drawer. Okay. But there's more coming. Okay, so here we go. My glitters. I need new glitters. These are no good. They have to be getting bad. This is going to be so hard because I look at them and they all look so beautiful. And I want to put them on my eyes, but I really think that they're probably at the end of their age because the thing about glitters is they have like this jelly base and it's different than like your shimmers. And that jelly base doesn't seem to last as long as like I'll keep an eyeshadow for years and years and years and years. But when they're a glitter and they have that jelly base, it just doesn't last as long. And so I'm a little afraid. These will not be sold. These will be tossed. Okay, so these declutters here are going to be massive. I don't think I'm going to keep one. So, but I'm going to swatch them because who doesn't love a little bacteria swatch? This one doesn't have a name on it, but look at how pretty. This is going to be sad because y'all know I love my glitter, so. And I love a good press glitter. I like all glitter, but press glitter, oh, yeah. Nobody sells it anymore, so it's very irritating. In palettes, hardly ever. This good, you know. You'll find it, but it ain't this good. Okay. And then we have this one, no name. It's like another glitter holographic, but it has a darker base, more of a bluish purple steel base. Come on now. Almost just want to take a bath in it. It's just so pretty. All right. I wish I knew what these big ones are because I have a feeling that these are newer than the rest of them, the big ones are, because I feel like I bought these just a couple of years ago, but I'm not sure because there's no name on them. Drives me insane. Okay. And yes, I could write the name on it, but you get excited, you're doing a video or whatever, and then you just don't remember. Okay. And I bought them. They should do the work, not me. Okay. All right. And that's like a really pretty green, yellow, orange shift, like a very pretty fall little number right there. Oh, aren't those beautiful? They're so beautiful. Don't want to let you go. Okay, here we go. Oh man, I forgot about these. These are Glam Shop glitters. Oh, I love Glam Shop. And I know these are old. Here's that. This is Rebellious Unicorn, and they are out of business. It's real pretty gold. This one is Lele Posh. They are out of business. And this is Rock Hard. We're not swatching that one today. Hello. I have to. I think that they're starting to become a petri dish. Mainly these. This is Glamour Edge Beauty. So that other brand that I had in there that I kept, or did I get rid of it? I can't remember. Did I? I don't remember. I might have decluttered it, or I kept it. I don't know. I don't know. So it looks like this here. It's like a mermaid dream. Isn't it pretty? It's so pretty. Look at it. Isn't it yummy? Why don't people love glitters? I don't understand. This one is Rebellious Unicorn, I believe. It just has the name of the shade, and they're no longer in business. But just look at it. Oh, who doesn't love glitter? Oh, it's just so pretty. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? We are on drawer 4 of 10. Almost halfway through. Okay. And then it'll get quicker though, because as I don't declutter anything in some of these brands, it'll get a lot quicker towards the end. I think we are so many dangerous glitters out there. It gave the rest a bad name. Yay. If it's cosmetic grade glitter, it should not be dangerous at all. I think that people hyped up a danger that really isn't a danger. That's just what I saw. They're not. That is a big hype out there. A lot of people do not like glitter. And then they made it about losing an eyeball, which is just over exaggeration. If it's cosmetic grade glitter, okay? If it's cosmetic grade and you get it in your eye, it is no different than a windstorm coming through and a little bit of dirt getting in your eye. It is absolutely no different. Or you'd probably do more damage to your eyeball if you got an eyelash in your eye and then rubbed it. First off, anybody that gets glitter in their eye, you don't just go and rub it. That's the only way. Otherwise, you're going to water it out just like you would an eyelash or a piece of dirt. You know, if you do that with anything that gets in your eye, you're going to cause damage. Cosmetic grade glitter is completely different than art glitter. If somebody is making glitter for their eyes out of art glitter, that's dangerous. That is not cosmetic grade glitter. Cosmetic grade glitter has no rough edges. It is not sharp. Even the big flakes are made to not be sharp like art glitter. So it was something got completely blown out of proportion. And then as people started hyping it up, it is what it is. It's just it was a mess back in the day. That's why I became a huge glitter advocate. Cuz I'm like, this is ridiculous because everybody was talking about it like it was the devil. Every time it was in a palette, go back and watch. It'll crack you up every time somebody reviewed a palette that had a glitter in it back in the day when glitters were, you know, in Unearthly Cosmetics or Alien Cosmetics at the time. Or, well, I love this palette, but it, you know, out of the 18 shades, it's got a glitter in it, so I'm going to declutter it. Like, really? Like, how many times do you use every shade in your but it was like a witch hunt to shut down every glitter ever made in any palette. That's what it was. It was a witch hunt, and it worked. It worked. They absolutely did it. Because then they were like, oh, well, I don't want so and so to say something bad about my palette, so I'll not make glitters in it anymore. It was like glitter and justice for all. That's why all the little stickers. Because and that's why I hope glitter catches your eye but never goes in it. So, you know, glitter. Glitter is a thing here. But it's just education. You know, we can all be scared of a lot of things if we don't educate ourselves, right? Right? Yes, we can. It's just like you're speaking out on a public platform and trashing people's palettes and stuff when you're not educating yourself and saying, okay, there's a difference between makeup grade, cosmetic grade, and art. You know, it's totally different. BH Color Pop. Certain haters started rumors. I have heard people talk about them in palettes like they are poison. I know. It's like, and it's okay not to like glitter. Okay, so don't get me wrong. If you don't like glitter, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. So don't get me wrong when I say that, because that's not what I'm trying to say. When it's a witch hunt and people are like putting fear in everybody, like, don't buy a palette that has glitter in it. You know, you're going to lose an eye. And it's like, no. Stop it. Stop. You know, that's going too far. Or, you know, oh, I can't stand this company because they always got to put a glitter. Like, Alien Cosmetics always had at least one glitter in all their palettes. And they had to stop. And they had some of the most prettiest glitters back then. It was like my favorite. I have all those palettes too still. I'll still use those glitters. All the bacteria. All of it. I'll use it all over my eyes. Anyways, all right. On to the next. I filled up that hand. So this is a Lele Posh. These are really old. Maybe I should just show you on my finger for some of these. All right. And then this one is a Glam Shop. These really hurt my feelings to let go. These Glam Shop ones are gorgeous. This one has like a rosy base, but then it has like tons of like holographic little rainbow glitters in there. It's so pretty. And then this one has no name. Oh, and it's kind of lost its glitter base, so we're going to just wipe that off. BH, what did you say, Janet? Are you really good? You already read. I already read that. What do you? Oh, the ones that gave everybody a bad name was BH Cosmetics, ColourPop, and Juvia's. You are 1000% correct if that's what you're answering, because that is exactly what I would have said too. Certain haters started rumors. Yeah. BH Cosmetics, ColourPop, and Juvia's, they all had horrible glitters that fell out over everybody's faces. And like they had not a good glitter base. I would never use their glitters. Like people are like, "Oh, but you love glitter." No, not that. That's not if that's what your opinion of glitters is all about, then I understand why you don't like it. I don't like it either. So, you have to just get a good glitter. Not all glitters are created equal. That's another one of my little sayings. um, Baby Bat Beauty glitter. This is so beautiful, but I really think it is a petri dish right now. This is Druid. This is so stinking pretty. Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm going to toss these because I don't know what's growing in them at this point. But I might see if I could do a little art project with them first. Maybe I could do a little art project and not throw them away and waste them. I might create something with them. Okay. This one is Midnight Cocoa from Glamour Edge Beauty. That is kind of losing its base. So that's time to go. All right. And then this one is called, I don't know if that's called David, but that's interesting. But that has a little bit of glitter, but it's really, really dark, like pasty. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't think it ever did, really. I think that's a Glamour Edge Beauty, too. This one is called Raymond. David and Raymond. Must be somebody in the company or something. This one, I never really liked this one either. And I believe it's Glamour Edge Beauty without a tag, but I'm not sure. This one has no name. Very pretty, very shifty, but it's gonna go. They were the ones that people complained about because they had affordable palettes and people just didn't want the glitter. That's right. And yet, yeah, because one shade was glitter, they're like, "Nope, not gonna do it." But I heard it about, like, when I was getting pretty upset about it, I was hearing it about Alien Cosmetics because there were so many complaints that Alien Cosmetics just pulled glitters from their palettes. And I was upset because I was there since they started selling lashes and I bought every palette. And so I was like, why? Like, come on, you know? Use the other 10 shades, would you? Or 17 shades, would you? Leave the glitter for some of the people that do like it. It was just a witch hunt, glitter witch hunt. That's really pretty. These really hurt my feelings a lot. This one is called Lois. Ooh, it's hard as a rock. This one, no name. And I also did like tutorials on how to remove glitter off of the eyes. And, like you just want to be smart about it. Like it doesn't even matter. Sometimes I get it all in my lashes and all kinds of stuff. It doesn't matter. Like just take your wipe and wipe off as much as you can with one swipe and then fold your makeup wipe in and do another swipe, and then fold it again and do another swipe. Just don't keep going, like just little common sense things. All right. And then this is a Lele Posh, and it's hard as a rock. I got a little bit to come off on my finger, but it's a no-go. This is also a no-name. I'm not going to dip my finger too far in it because it just looks a little sus. Glitter can look beautiful, but I don't like that it seems to fly everywhere and is difficult to take off. Or maybe am I using a bad primer, makeup remover, or bad glitter? It's a bad glitter. It's a bad glitter. I guarantee you, if you had something like this, you don't even need a primer or a sticky nothing. You could do that on top of that if you want. But like this one here, I don't know what brand it is, but I'm telling you, like I want to almost put it on my eye, but I'm not going to. Okay, so you just take it, look at that. It almost looks like a sheet of foil, you know? And it's creamy and it doesn't, see, like this is what's left on my finger. It all stays together and it does not fall out. Like you would put this on and it rubs into like a sheet of glittery foil, you know? You just keep applying it and it sticks. You know, you're not going to get fallout like ColourPop and all that. Like that's awful. Awful, awful, awful. That's why I love pressed glitters that are like this. Not all glitters are created equal. They're just not. And if you had this, I think it would change the way you think about glitter. And then I'm getting out a wipe. So I'm going to show you. So when you have it on your eye, okay, at the end of the night, if you don't use wipes, you can do the same thing with a wash rag. Just wash it out and do it again, okay? Or a, makeup eraser or whatever. Just wet it. And so when it's on your eye and you want to take it off at night. So you're going to start in the corner of your eye. So let's say this is the corner of my eye. And you're just going to take your first swipe. Okay? And I got some. Okay? And then I'm going to fold it over like this here. I'm going to go back into the corner of the eye and I'm going to swipe. Okay? And see, I got more on there. So I'm going to fold it again where there's no glitter showing. And I'm going to go to the corner of my eye again and I'm going to swipe till I get it all gone. And if I got to keep going, if I got to use 2 wipes, it's worth it. It's glitter. Let's just get all of it off your eyes. And we're going to swipe again. Make sure it's all clean and then wash your face. Like it's all gone. It's not gonna make you go blind. I guarantee you it's cosmetic grade glitter, or they could not sell it to you. So, it's just that there's a few people, for the same reasons they got to put a caution that coffee is hot on a cup, that it may cause burns, is the same reason that they have to say anything these days about glitter. And we're talking about cosmetics companies, So there's that. You know what I mean? Like, it's cosmetic grade glitter. We're not putting art glitter. No art glitter. Don't buy art glitter and stick that on your eyes. That's a big no-no. Okay. All right. That's a totally different story. And then I just cleaned my hand and then I just put it right on the towel where I was wiping my hands with glitter, put glitter all the way back on my hand. Okay, my lap is going to be all kinds of pretty when we're done. Okay, it's all better now. See, I just wiped all that off. Okay, so let me finish this out. We're almost done. This one is Manny. It's not a good glitter. It's dried out. This one is Lele Posh, and it's all dried out. Not good. And this is a unicorn, rebellious unicorn. It's still okay, but, still going. But you know what? I will be replacing these one day when I'm able to start buying again. This is a Glam Shop I will replace glitters for sure because I do want them in my life. And I do have like the gel glitters from Mandy Makeup, but those are different. I mean, they work too, but they're different than pressed gel glitters. My favorite are the pressed gel glitters that glide, like the one I showed you. Those are my favorite. And then I do like the gel ones too. But those I will replace. I will find more and replace them for sure. I think Chaos Makeup makes them as well. Some of the really good brands are out there. They make some really good ones. I could probably post maybe a little something out there, maybe on my community tab or something if you're interested, of some brands that make some really good press glitters. Okay. It wouldn't hurt my feelings any to look up some glitters and get ideas of what I want to replace either. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So I haven't started did I just set them off to the side? I didn't start a palette, did I? No. Okay. Let's count these up. Is that going to fit in there? No, it is not. Let's start a palette. Okay. Oh, that's not going to fit in there either. All right, let's start this palette. Well, you'll have to let me know how it goes. Okay. If you do. Okay. I think we follow each other on IG, don't we? I feel like I recognize isn't it the same over on IG? Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like that's where I'm noticing your name the most. Okay, anyways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 28, you guys. 28. Hello, Eunice. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Is it your first time? Well, welcome. Let me speak better. Is it your first time into our live stream here? I'd love to know. Heading to the store to grab garlic bread and lasagna for tonight. Still listening. Okay, Alex, drive safe. No watching, listening only. Be safe. Okay, so 28 is where we're at on that drawer. We're decluttering. I'm going to see if I have room in another palette to put these big glitters. It does sound delicious. We had taco burgers. Good. How are you, Eunice? Yes, we are good. Yes. Thank you for coming. I do. I have room in this one. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Filled up that palette there. Okay. All right. On to the next drawer, guys. That one was empty. Where did I put it? That's strange. Oh, right here. Okay, we're this is, once we're done with this one, we'll be halfway through. This one here. Okay, so this is a brand, this is brand, this is brand, that's brand, this brand, that's brand. This is a brand, that's a brand, this is a brand, that's a brand, and this is a brand. Okay, so these are all different brands. All right, so this one here is a Tammy Tanuka, one of their little coins, okay? And that one I'm going to declutter. Okay, I'm going to grab another palette here. So I'm new here. I love this content, hoping you're doing well. Thank you so much. And I'm so glad you're here. We ring a little bit of cowbell. Welcome to the live stream. And we want to welcome you in. So thank you so much for coming and stopping by to say hi. And we hope that you love it here, because we love to talk about makeup, chit chat, all like kind of like little friends sitting around just talking about makeup. And even if you don't like makeup, you're still welcome here. Let me just try to welcome everybody as they come in. Okay. So I'm going to start this little palette here. I'm going to declutter that little Tammy Tunuka. All right. Now the next brand is Beachy Beauty. Okay. Beachy or Beachy Beauty is what I think it is. But these 3 shadows is the curated collection that Riri, the Brutally Honest Beauty, created. And so I'm keeping these, even though this business is no longer in business. They may come back. I think they talked about coming back, but during 2020, I think they just kind of dropped off the map. So I am going to keep these. I'm going to just swatch them really quickly. But since it is curated by Riri, I am going to keep these. It's a very pretty little set there. Very pretty. Okay. Beachy Beauty. I never used mine. I have the same 3. Okay, from Riri. Yeah. Yeah, you never used it. I did. I did create a look with it, and they are beautiful. Okay. And then this other little one here is from Isabel Cosmetics. They are no longer in business. It looks a little something like this here. It has a little bit of shift to it, and I am going to declutter that. These 2, I have a feeling that these 2 come from, trying to remember. This is Shaman and Raspberry Fizz. One of these is from, what's the name of that brand? Her name is Red. And she has, I feel like it's Devil Cosmetics, something Devil, I think. I feel like, help me out, guys, if you know what I'm talking about. And I don't want to declutter hers if I come across them, and I don't think her brand was on it. I think she just wrote the names. Because I do love her. She's so sweet, and I don't want to, I think it's these next ones that because I didn't understand, and she kind of laughed at me. Yeah, it's, yeah, it was Zombie Testicles, I think, or something like that. I was like, oh, I didn't know that's what it said. It looked like a CH. I think I called it Chesticles or something. I don't know. So it's the next one. It's not this one. So I don't know what this brand is. I may declutter this. I don't know. I don't know what the brand is. Oh, maybe I won't. That's a beautiful shade. Oh my goodness, that is beautiful. You guys don't even get the half of it on the screen right now. It is so glittery looking. It is so stinking beautiful. You see the shine, but it has a lot of glitter to it. Like, you know, fine little particles. It's so pretty. I think I might have to keep that one. This one can go. I mean, this one's really glittery too. It's not glitter, but it's got that like glittery shine to it. Looks like little glitter, mica glitter in there. Oh, micro glitter. Oh, I'm going to keep both of those. I don't know what the brand is. That's what bothers me. Okay. And then this next brand I am going to keep because I have a feeling it was a gift from that brand. She's so sweet. And I don't think that she's been making a lot of makeup right now. But she's just a really small indie brand. And hopefully, I think she had some health issues and stuff like that. And hopefully she comes back. I haven't seen her. Hi, Jen. I haven't seen her. And it's not like any multi-chrome or anything like that. Just really pretty, just shimmery shades. I like this little color story she sent me. So I am going to keep that. What's the name of that? Devil something Cosmetics. Anybody know? No? Let me see if I can. Oh, A Devil's Kiss Cosmetics. A Devil's Kiss. That's the name of it. And that's her shades. Okay, the next brand is, we're doing a little declutter, Jen. Welcome in. The next one is, let's quit torturing ourselves here. Touch of Glam Beauty. This is a good brand too. You're not messing with makeup today. I got up early today. I got to wear makeup to church, and I don't always get to do that because I don't get up early enough. I mean, I wear some, but not much. I actually took time and did my makeup today. This is another Touch of Glam Beauty. These are beautiful. I'm going to swatch all of these and show you when I have them on. Okay, so I'm not going to keep saying Touch of Glam Beauty. All four of these are Touch of Glam Beauty. And I'm getting ready to show you. And they're beautiful. Touch of Glam is still in business, correct? I think so. Isn't that pretty? Those are pretty shades. Absolutely. Okay. Been months before you played in makeup? What's going on, Jen? Jen, do you live around me? Are you the one that lives close by or no? I can't remember. You don't have to say where you live. Don't divulge anything you don't want to share. But I wondered if you lived around me. I couldn't remember. Oh, Arizona. Well, I was born around you. Let's put it that way. Oh, shoot. No, darn. What's going on? What's, I mean, you don't have to share, but do we need to do a collab, Jen? Do we need to do a collab? And like get you excited about makeup? do a fun little challenge look or something, you know? Get the creative juices going. You get overwhelmed with too many. Declutter, my friend. Declutter. It has sparked my enthusiasm all over again. I was the same way, Jen. Declutter. Do it. It will help you so much. You did some. We'll let Debbie do all the hard work. Oh, yeah. They're lovely, and I haven't tried this brown yet. Oh, all the work as far as playing in the makeup or looking at the makeup? Sure. I'll be the tribute. This is Pretties for Your Face. Wait, that goes with that one. Never mind. These are Pink Crush Cosmetics. These are no longer in business, but I'm keeping these. These were gifted to me from Janet, and I have not tried these yet. But I'm not going to swatch all of them because of the simple fact that they're not in business anymore, correct? Sometimes I get them mixed up. Maybe they are in business. Wait, now I'm second guessing myself. They're gone. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to swatch. Oops. I'm not going to swatch all of them. I'm just going to show you a few of them. They're very pretty. I can't wait to use them. And, oh, I got to plug in my computer. Don't want to lose you guys now. All right. So I'm not going to show you that whole row, but this whole row, that's this whole row right here. Pink Crush, they're out of business. I'm keeping because I haven't got to play on them yet. Okay. All right. The next little row here, these two rows here, right here, and that little one on the side are all Pretties for Your Face. I do have a code with them. These are all purchased by me. But I don't know. I'm just going to grab a few and swatch them. I'm not going to swatch all of them. I'm just going to give you an overview of like what to think, what not to what to think, but like so you can have an idea of what they carry and what it looks like, okay? So let me get a few of these on my fingers. And then I'll show you. Very pretty. Some are sparkly, all different finishes. Some have little bits of shift, not like huge shifts, but little shifts. And just a pretty brand and very affordable. Pretties for Your Face is typically always running some kind of sale, and it's usually a really good sale. And then she usually almost always allows your affiliate codes on top of the the sale price. And so whenever you guys shop with Pretties for Your Face, I am affiliated, and literally the most that I ever get payouts from any company for an affiliate code is Pretties for Your Face. Like, I am constantly getting Pretties for Your Face little, I mean, it's not a huge amount, but little, 20 bucks here, 30 bucks here, whatever, every month. So thank you guys for using my codes. Like, that really, really, really makes a difference whenever a company actually, I mean, so I know companies that I've had affiliate codes with and stuff. Sometimes you just never see anything, Maybe your code's not being used. I don't know, but it's kind of nice. You use their lotion today? Yeah, she makes perfumes and lotions and soaps and all kinds of stuff. So she doesn't just do cosmetics. So if you haven't checked out Pretties for Your Face, you really should give them a go, give them a try. Okay. And then these two up the top are Shine by SD. I wish I had more from Shine by SD. I think that they're a really good company. I just have not dove really deep into their brand yet. I don't know how many palettes that they sell. I'm not even sure. But I've always heard really good things about this company. So one day when I'm back at it again, I will be going back towards, some of these companies that I want to find out more about. I've never tried Shine by SD. You've wanted to. Okay, well, let me show you this little shifty shade one here. This little top shade. You see a color that is gorgeous? Yes, this would be Penny's type of shade. It's called Pride. Very pretty. Yeah. Those two shades would look really good together, I think. So pretty. Okay. All right. I'm keeping those, by the way, in case you didn't know. I'm keeping all my Pretties for Your Face as well. So this one is not going to be very good. Okay. What does Sue say? Orange Jackie. I love it. Oh, that's so funny. Okay. So these are JD Glow. Okay. Give Me Glow and JD Glow always confuse me. I always get them mixed up. I think this is so pretty, this little shifty shade. Oh, yeah. I know, it's so hard. I'm going to swatch all of these real quick and then make a decision. Okay. It's so hard, so hard. JD Glow is still in business, correct? Oh, that's a really pretty shade. Here's just the top row. That's the big pans, okay? They are still in business, okay. Maybe I need to turn down my lights a little bit. I feel like there's a little bit of glare coming off of how pretty these are. Question is, do I need them? Do I have other shades I've swatched that are like these? Do you feel like these colors were coming through in some of the other shades? The only ones that I'm really concerned with is maybe this one here that I really love, and maybe this one here that I really love. But other than that, I could probably let the bigger pans go, right? Don't you think? I don't know. What's your feedback, guys? What's your feedback? I'm going to swatch the little ones. I think I'm going to keep the little ones. But let me just pull the ones over that I know I can let go of. Let me think. Okay. Was it? It was that one. I might need. Let them go. Thanks for the encouragement. Keep the ones I love. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm going to swatch the little ones and then we'll go from there. I'll put these. To make things even more confusing, remember how I said I always get JD Glow and Give Me Glow confused? I'm putting the JD Glow in a Give Me Glow palette. Oh, shoot. That's funny. It's really funny right there. Okay, I'm keeping this one. This one is called Anomaly, and this one is called Magic, just for now. But I'm pretty sure I might be keeping those. So let's just swatch the little ones and see where we're at. I'm just going to swatch all of them on the back of my hand before showing you. Yeah, these little ones are where I know I was going to. Yes. Oh my goodness, they're so pretty. Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys. You'll see it in a minute. Uh-oh, that one broke. Oh, no. Uh-oh. That's not, one's not like the others. I gotta repress that. That was not good. That fell in my other shadows. Okay. One more to swatch here. Okay. Yeah, we're keeping those for sure. Those babies are staying. Yeah. Sorry, my swatches are not that great, but you get the gist of it, okay? Oh, that's beautiful. It's just stunning. Little ones are staying. All y'all little ones are staying. I gotta press that one real quick so we don't make a mess. A bigger mess. We don't want a bigger mess. Okay, we don't want it. Press. A little pressy poo. A little press. Okay. And then clean up my mess here. Oof. Then I'll have to clean up where it dropped into some other shadows later. So I think I'm going to keep, I'm going to swatch them real quick. I'm going to keep these two because they just make my heart smile when I see them, mainly together. Like I would totally wear these two together any day of the week and they just make me smile. So they're even prettier in person. See if I can get the blue. Yeah. That bottom has blue and like pink, and then it's just so pretty. Oh, it has yellows and greens and blues and pinks. It's so pretty. I really hope Misty can dye my hair this week. Yay, that would be fun. Oh, it's slammed. Oh my goodness. This 4th of July has been nutty, 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 nutty. Okay, so that is everything with this. And this is what I'm keeping. Not as good, but I'm still already decluttering way more than I thought I was. I thought it was just going to be like a collection video. You know what I mean? So I'm doing good. Red and Neon Pink. Nice. Joe, I cannot wait to see it. Okay, I'm going to move these over into here. And I would say this drawer was kind of a failure. I'm only decluttering 2, 4, 6, 8. 8. 8 is the... How weird is that? I decluttered 58, 18, 28, and 8. That's weird. I need to go play the lottery. That's so weird. Why is 8 showing up? You know, we expect a picture. Oh, yes. Please send us a picture. Oh, post it. That'll be so cool. Okay. All right. On to the next, guys. This is where it gets even worse. Now we're going to declutter -8. This is Glam Shop. Glam Shop. This from Poland. Okay. These are hard to get. They're hard to figure out how much they cost. They're hard to get shipped. And then, you know, they're hard to declutter. So, but tell me in the chat. Give me a thumbs up if you'd like to see a swatch and names of all of them or just a few of them. Thumbs down if you just want a few of them. Thumbs up if you want all of them. Let a girl know. There might be some in here I can declutter. I don't know. Maybe there's some in here that are... Hi, Michelle. Where do you find drawers like this? I made it. This is something I created. It is something that I thought of, and I was like, you know what? I wonder if I could create... I had this picture in my mind of what I wanted, and then I went searching for the container that is what I had pictured. Then I got magnetic sheets. It's on my channel, a tutorial on how I did it. It's I actually just did a short. It'd be easier to find my short if you ever want to watch it. I did a short that will take you to the video. Okay, thumbs up, thumbs up. I don't have names of all of them. I don't have to have names of all of them. Okay, sweet. Okay. I'm starting dinner. Okay. All right. Well, let me just swatch on I can do it a lot quicker if I just swatch on my finger and just tell you the names. Okay. So just in case somebody's like, I really want to know what to order from Glam Shop. Okay. Because sometimes it's a little harder. Okay. To order from overseas. Okay. This one here. Oh, I've got to swatch this out because it's like a white. It swatches so different than what's on my finger. And these are so pretty, you guys. Oh my gosh. It's just like glass. It is so like wet. It's so stinking pretty. It's like a mirror. There's like the base that's underneath. It's like this hot pink. But and it has purples and blues in it. But this one is called Perigee. This one here looks like this here. It is Moonscape. And it's kind of like, you know, a mixture of colors. Some people love that. Some people don't. If you put it on your eyes, you can leave it kind of not mixed up, or you can mix it together like that there. They're very, very pretty. I kind of do need to swatch these anyways because I need to know if I have some that are too similar that I can declutter some of them. Okay, so this one is Lunar. That's pretty too. That's Lunar. I do need to swatch these because they look totally different on than they do in the pan. Not totally different, but like they surprise you at how gorgeous they look when they're swatched out. That's your kind of shade. This one is called Equinox. And oh, yeah, these need to be swatched. There's no doubt about it. Equinox. And I put it on my wrist, so it's not the best little. That's gorgeous. So stinking pretty. All right. This one is, whoa. Wait a minute. No, 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 no. I grabbed the wrong. I grabbed the wrong tray. I had them mixed up. These are not Glam Shop. These are not. Hold the horses. Back it up. Back it up. These are Electrum Cosmetics. Oh my gosh. I was like, these names don't seem like, because from Glam Shop, sometimes I can't even pronounce the names. All of those that you just saw was Electrum Cosmetics. Wow. Okay, now on to the next. I'm not getting rid of any of these. These are ridiculous to sit here and swatch. That's not happening. I'm not getting rid of any of these. So there's Luster. Y'all, I'm going to just show you a few and then we're going to be done with it because I'm not getting rid of any of these. Okay. I just did that one. I must really like it because I went into it twice. Okay. Here, I'm going to just swatch out a few of these. Oh my gosh. That is hilarious. These are not going anywhere. Electrum Cosmetics. Okay. Well, all right. These are not, this is a failure. No, it's not a failure. I just don't see any need to declutter any Electrum Cosmetics. So they're going back into their pretty little home. Yeah, I was wondering about the names. Yeah. Okay. These are Glam Shop. I switched them around. Oh, that kills me. Okay, now here's Glam Shop. Here we go. Ready? All right. And I might be able to let some of these go. That's why I was looking at those going, I don't think I'm going to be able to let any of these go. Okay. I don't know. You guys are just going to see the name and then I'm going to swatch it. Okay. I'm not going to pronounce all these. Okay. It's not pretty. And then I'm going to tell you if I'm keeping or decluttering. I'm going to just swatch a few on my hand. And then, oh, wait. Let me do this right. Okay, this is the second one. So there's the first and second. I'm letting go of the first. And I'm thinking about the second. I think I'm going to be able to let go of the third, that green. I'm still thinking about the second shade. This, oh, I didn't show you the third though, as far as the name goes. Lemongrass. Some of them have an English spelling on them. Some don't. This one's Wizard. Ooh, I do like that one. So we're going to keep that one aside. That's a pretty combo right there, though, isn't it? All right. And then we have this one here. I think I'm going to keep that because that is a true red. And it's very hard to get a true red that isn't like too purpley or too pink leaning. Now, and here, let me show you the name of that one. No, I did already. And then this one here. And this is a nice little shifty shade I will be keeping. Feels like silk. That whole thing would look really good all together, actually. That whole look. I can see it. It's all different colors, but I could put all those on my eyes. And then we have this little dude. It's like a pink glow, pinkish purplish blue, and it's one of those ones that loves to glow. I'll wipe off my hand with this one. Let's see if we can get it back here so you can see it glow. That's in a really odd spot. Very glowy. Okay, I'm gonna wipe those off. Oops, sorry guys. Now that's really loud whenever I bump something here. Wipe these off. That red and that blue kind of stained a little bit. Keep the second. Yeah, I was wondering about the names. What was the second? The green, that really shiny green one? Is that one you're talking about? This one? I am, if that's what you're talking about. It's over here in the most likely going to keep. I've only decluttered 2 so far, I think. These 2. They're good, but I don't need them, right? Okay, so here is this one. Now these are the hollows. This is where it gets, yeah. I have different ones that are all different. Oh, we need to wipe that better. Different holographic shifty ones. Do I need all of them? Probably not. Some of them get a little too similar. But I'm going to put this on, show you up close, but look at that. Isn't that pretty? Okay. Let me see if I can pull over some more hollows so I can compare. Here, I'm going to put on my glasses. Gotta get down to business, okay? I know this purple one's a hollow, I think. Oh, there's one. That's a hollow. Yes, this is a hollow. So let's compare it side by side to see if we need both of them, okay? You guys are going to have to just see me in my reading glasses for a little while. Because they're both beautiful. Do I need them both? I don't know. Neutral hollows. The bottom one has more sparkle. Let's just keep the bottom one. See, this is how I can let go of some of the ones. If they're too close, they're too close. Maybe I'll keep comparing because here's some more neutral hollows. Let's see. This one is called this Nude Hollow. That middle one definitely has more of the hollow reflect in it, but I'm going to keep that nude one down just for a minute, and I'm going to swatch this Zealote. It's more of a copper with the hollow, or a yellow, almost like a yellow gold. I don't think I need the Zelote. I'm going to put that aside. Okay, let's keep going. Let's find some more hollows. This one is called This. I am supposed to be at a neighbor's house for dinner, but I can't get her to answer the phone. Not sure what to do. I would go over there, Joe. If she's expecting you for dinner, she just may not have her phone turned on. She may be busy trying to get everything set up. I would just show up if you're supposed to be there at a certain time. That's what I would do, but that's just me. Because I know I get busy and then I don't check my phone, or I might have it turned off and don't realize it. This one is called This Here. Bye. Love you, girly. Let us know how it goes. I want to see your hair too. Don't forget us. This one's like a rosy color, I would say. It's down at the bottom there. I like that one. I'm going to put that over here to maybes, and the maybes to keep. I put a lot on my hand too. Was not necessary. This big swatch was not necessary. That's enough to cover hollow for days. You know, that was not necessary. But it sure is pretty. Okay. All right. I'm going to wipe that off. Oh, the glitter. Talk about glitter. Woo! It's not even glitter, though. It's just sparkle. Mica sparkle, but looks glittery. Okay, let's get that all cleared off here. And then, is that another hollow? It doesn't say hollow. That doesn't say hollow. This one does. This one here. I have a feeling this one will be a keep. Yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, you better believe it. And this one, I'm like, this one will probably be a keeper. Well, let me show you why. Half the pan's already gone. Like, I don't know if you can tell. Yeah. You see that big dip in there? Mm-hmm. This might be one of my favorite from the Glam Shop. Did I show you the name? I don't know. I think I did. Okay. Hello. Hello, hello. I'm saying hello, hollow, by the way. Hello, hello. Rainbow hollow. So stinking pretty. Oh, how I love it so. Oh my goodness gracious. That is beautifulness all into a shade. Oh, yummy. Yummy, 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 yummy. I don't know why I'm just wiping off one shade. That's really going to make my hand angry. Oh my gosh. I wiped it with the side of the towel that has a whole bunch of hollow on it. Whoops. Okay, it's time for a new makeup wipe here. It's these ones that I don't typically use on my face, just for swatches. They smell like watermelon, which is kind of nice. Okay, let's throw this other one away. All right, let's move on. Okay, these are, let me find if there's any more hollows. That's a turbo. It's a multi-chrome. That's a hollow. I'm just going to move the hollows all together real quick. And then Gasolina. That's a song. Beetlejuice. Mirage. It's multi-chrome. What is this one? It's multichrome. That's a hollow. Okay. Okay. All right. 2 more hollows. Oh, he does? Well, thank you, Salustio. I like these glasses. These are my favorite reading glasses. If I have to be on here, I'll probably wear these reading glasses. I have a couple that I like, but these are one of my favorites too. All right, so the first one is, thank you though, Salustio, that's nice. The first one is this here. And the second one is this here. So here's the first rainbow hollow with the purple background. Let's get you up close so you can see all the pretties, and then I'll pull it back here so maybe you can see it. Nope, just up close. That's pretty. And then the second one is kind of the same, but just like a blue background. And it's very pretty too. Those are keepers. Okay, we can't depart with those. Sorry. Not today. All right. There were a lot of these are going to be multi-chromes, so that's going to be hard to declutter, but I got 4 out of here so far. I see 2 more that I think I can declutter. Okay, maybe more. We'll see. These 2 are just, you know, regular satin shimmers. They may have a little bit of shift to them. Oh, they do. They're kind of like that. Oh, they're kind of pretty, but they're kind of like a pearly shade. They have a shift to them. They're kind of pretty. But I'm going to declutter them. I don't need them. I don't need them. They're like brand new. I think I don't even know if I've used them. Okay. I don't know what this one is, but this is the name of it. We're going to just swatch it. It doesn't have like a special thing on it unless it's, I don't know. I don't think it is. And then I'll show it to you and determine. Looks kind of like a little multi-chrome or duochrome. It's very shiny. Oh, it's like one of the ones that glow. Oof. Oof. I don't know. But did I swatch one that was kind of like that already? In another brand? I'm going to keep it probably, but I'm wondering if it's super close. I don't know. It's so, you know, like that shiny, wet look that I like. Here's like a pearl one that they have. They have these little pearl ones that have the different textures in it. They're very different for sure. They have different colors, different textures in it. They're called pearls. I'm going to declutter that one. I don't need that one. Let me pull more of the pearls. Some of the pearls I really like. Some of the pearls, I think this is the one that I really like. It pulls up a whole bunch of different. Do I have a little fuzz on there? I do for my towel. Hello. Okay, so it does have, this is the one that I've done a few looks with. And see the different colors that it leaves in there. If I could not swatch it in such an awkward place of my hand. Oh my goodness there. But let me get it up close so you can see all the different color deposits that it does. I think I'll keep that one, that pearl. This is another pearl. Let me see if it, yeah. I thought that's what they called them, was pearls. I don't I can't remember what they're called. I think this is the one I'm going to get rid of, though. Hi, Jean. Oh, that's okay. That's all right. You're here now. Yeah, this is a murky one. It's good, but I can do without that one. So we'll get rid of that one. I think that's all the pearl shades that I have. Let's swatch this one. It is a multi-chrome. This is like the only one that I have of theirs that is literally like putty. It feels like the Super Shocks from ColourPop is what it feels like. Oh, nice. Parents are back from their vacation. Nice. Did they have a good time? This is a multi-chrome. Again, with the awkward placing. Let's hope we can see it shift. It's barely. It shifts from like a greenish gold to an orange to a purple. So it is a multi-chrome, but it's just very dull. You presume so? You say, yeah, those frames are super cool. Oh, thank you. Well, they didn't tell you all about it when they got home. Okay. I'm gonna declutter this one. It's this right here, multi-chrome. Okay, I'm doing better on here than I thought I was with the Glam Shops. Okay, this one is called this right here. Yeah. I'm just gonna swatch in some really awkward places because I'm trying not to. That's a pretty one. Yeah, I think that's a keeper. It's more of the sparkly ones that they have. I say because I hate going to Wyoming to visit family and I don't really care for. I get it. Yeah, it's not very fun if you're not enjoying your company. And visiting family, honestly, is not truly a vacation to me. You know, visiting family is visiting family. Vacation is vacation. You know what I mean? Vacation is going out and sightseeing, and unless you're vacationing all together and going somewhere. But honestly, I think just going and visiting family over at their homes or something, I wouldn't necessarily call that vacation. You know what I mean? Is it just me? Maybe I'm just different. I don't know. Oh, they're different. Different finishes on a lot of them. Some of them are chunky, some of them are smooth like silk, some of them are like those pearls, but they feel like silk. Some of them are like a satin feeling. They're all really super different finishes for sure. This one is this one right here. This is a probably more of the chunkier style, like what you're talking, flaky. But when you swatch it out, you know, like you put it on and it feels like silk. Okay. So when you smooth it out, it feels like silk. And that's a keeper for sure. For sure. That's a mirror. That's literally a mirror of shifting colors. Color shifting mirror right there. Wow. Okay, sorry, I don't know where that voice came from, but whatever. Staying home alone was a little scary, but preferable to the extreme anxiety road trips. Oh yeah, road trips are never fun, mainly if you're going to Wyoming with all the mountains. I'm with you there. Yeah, pretty gorgeous. I know these are edible for sure. Not really. I did not say that. Do not eat these shadows. Okay. This is that one. This one is not going anywhere. I can already tell you by just looking at the shade, I just know it. It's not going anywhere. I'm gonna swatch it in a odd spot here, but get enough on it so I can at least move the color around. Okay, that's this one right here. Again, very pretty, a lot of shifties. So stinking pretty. My grandma and aunt are coming to visit this month. My older brother and his wife and 3 girls are coming to from California to visit for a few weeks. I can't wait. I don't get to see them often. My sister-in-law was my best friend since 6th grade. Oh, that's so cool. I love that. Which I'm very excited for because they are family that I very much care for. Oh yeah, that makes it different. Like, but I still don't, I think that it's fun. Like, don't get me wrong. I think it's fun and that you can have a blast. But when I think of vacation, I think of like, oh, we're going to go travel to see the Eiffel Tower, whatever. You know what I mean? Like vacation. And then when it's visiting family, I think that it's like we're traveling to go see family. But vacation is, I don't know, it just seems different, right? Like vacation is we're going to the amusement park or something. Oh, shoot. Honestly, regular vacation stress me out too. I don't like going out of state, right? You just don't like the travel very much. I get it. Yeah, I mean, like for me, I would love to go visit like my cousin Danielle and everybody, and I know I'd have a blast, you know. But I would just, I don't know, there's just something about it where I feel like I'm like that it might be a vacation, but it feels more like just going to travel to see. I don't know why in my head it's separated. Vacation and visiting family are 2 different things to me. I don't know. It's not that it's any less fun or anything, it's just different. It's a different activity in my brain. Okay, sorry. There's this shade. I hope I'm making sense. I might not be making sense, which would not surprise me. You agree? Oh, yay, I'm glad somebody gets me. And it doesn't surprise me, it's Janet that gets me. Okay. Okay. All right, there we go. That's pretty. Very, very pretty. You know what, though? I kind of feel like I have this over and over again, right? I don't have it in Glam Shop, but I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. I think this one's gonna go into the Macari pile of declutters here. I know, it's a beautiful shade. I don't even know what my problem is, but I have it over and over again. I think I can let it go. Okay. And then we have this one, Beetlejuice. Which I'm gonna let go. It's a pretty little purple, but maybe a little shift to it, but I don't need that. I'm gonna let that go. I'll wipe this hand off. Did I throw away that already? Wow, that's special. It was real special. Shouldn't have threw that away so quickly. Going through these wipes pretty quick. These were little freebies that I got in something. I can't remember. But I can use these easily. Oh, okay. My hand hurts just a little bit. Okay. What is it? This is this here. It's from Glam Shop. That's the name of it. It's a indie brand from Poland. Okay. Let's see. This one is this one here. And it looks like this here. I'm not going to put it on the back of my hand because I already know I'm going to declutter this one. Okay. Some of these I don't need to swatch all the way out. Like this one here, I already know I'm going to declutter. There's a few of these that I knew in the, like, the range. Oh, that's this one. The turbos, I wasn't really too excited about. I think I'd like Gasolina. I need to re-swatch it. But I think Gasolina was one of the turbos that I liked. No? I mean, it's okay, but it's not anything that I have to have. I don't have to have that. Yeah. I'm doing a lot better on Glam Shop than I thought I was going to. And then we have this one, which is also turbo. Some of the Glam Shops probably. Like those super shiny, shifty ones you would love that I did earlier, for sure. And the holographic, if you like those, but you say that you can't get them to show up very well on your eyes, so I don't know. That's what that one looks like. It's pretty. I mean, they're gorgeous shades. And their singles are different from their palettes even. So I'd say that their singles have more shifty than their palettes do. But I did have something I was gonna tell you about, though, about, when I send you some stuff, so alright, and this one is very different, so I might keep this one. It's called this here, Abracadabra. I've used this one before. It is different. It's kinda got this grungy patina, green, gold, also, like, has some orange to it as well. Like coppery orange. No, most brands don't do hollow well and can mix in with the color. Yeah. Um, I just don't, I don't know. I mean, if you can't get the hollow to show up with Electrum, I don't think you're good. I think they'd probably do one of the best hollows. Second, I don't know. I guess I think that I'd have to try it again. I think that they do a better one than even Glam Shop. I think that Electrums is better hollow than Glam Shop. So I think I'll keep that one. Do I need it? I don't need it. I'm going to declutter it. Look how good I am. Okay. All right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. I cannot believe that. I'm only keeping, did I say 16? I did. Oh, I got out of the 8s. So 16, but I'm only keeping 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. And what is that divided by? 8 times 2? What is up with these 8s? 2 8s make 16. I'm sorry. Weird. Why is my brain doing math? Like, I don't do math. What is happening to me right now? I don't know what's happening to me. Let me show you what I kept. I feel really good about it. I do. That's what I kept. Oh my goodness. Look at me go. I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed with myself. Let me see if this palette will do it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Nope. Let's see. Probably. Let's see. Is that there? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nope. Okay. Let's just put it right in here. Or wait, I can do it in here. Maybe. No, that's too little. Sorry. Trying to figure out which one can I use. None of those. All right. Some of them have little, like holes instead of just a plain sheet of magnetic. I could put some in here. Nah. All right, let's leave that alone. Let's just put them in here. Stop it. Stop going back and forth, Deb. Enough. Okay. We'll put these in here. I'm doing good. I'm doing better than I expected. All right. Get those in there. Wrote those down. Okay. All right. Let's move on. Why isn't that going in? That's weird. Okay. All right. Now we're moving on to Terra Moon. I really need to swatch these. I don't think I want to get rid of them, but just like with Glam Shop, I said the same thing. I have one matte from Terra Moon. They must have gave it to me for free because I wouldn't have ordered just one matte shade. Then I have a highlighter, which that's not going to count. That's going to go over here. I didn't count the highlighters in with because I already counted the highlighters with my highlighters. So those did not count in here. But I do have that matte, which I don't know if I'm going to keep it. Maybe just so that I can reference mattes with Terra Moon. Maybe I'll keep it. What the hey? What the heyday? We'll keep it. Okay, I'm probably not going to get rid of any of my white. Well, maybe. This one's just white. Well, no, it has a little bit of green. I think I can get rid of this one. It's powdered sugar. It looks like this. I think I can get rid of that. I don't think I need that. Celine, I use a lot. Not getting rid of Celine. I love Celine. She's kind of got like a blue, green, yellow, little shifty to her. I like Celine. Oh, I put her over in Declutter. Sorry about that. Okay. Charon, we're not getting rid of. I've used this one a lot. But why do they look so similar? They're not, though. But they do look kind of similar. What is going on? Ooh, my eyes are having a hard time focusing. Whoa, maybe I wore these for a little too long. Whoa, my eyes are really, really having a hard time focusing. Oh, I'm keeping it. I love my Terra Moon. I about said I don't have very many. That's a lie. I don't have hardly any of the newer ones. maybe I could declutter them. I haven't bought Terra Moon in forever, so it's hard for me to, but those are so close in color. So difficult to keep a hold of all of them that are so close in color. This one has a green base. This one has kind of a red base, and this kind of has a yellow base. Not base, but like shift. And then this one is Atlas. But that's how all of these white base ones are. You know, they just have a little bit of color shift to them. Atlas is like a bright blue. And then I have Europa. I think this is like, yeah, like a peachy orange, pinky shift. Europa. They're all kind of similar though, right? Stigmatism, so they have a hard time focusing sometimes too. Yeah, I think that's, girl, my eyes have just gotten really, really bad since that car accident, and it just seems to be getting worse. So I don't know what's going on with my eyesight. I've had laser surgery done, so my eyesight was really good for a long, long time, and then that car accident's just really messed it up. with reading and with anything really. So, okay, this one here is, I'm not going to pronounce all of these, so I'm just going to show it. I'm going to do little swatches. Oh, that's so pretty. We're keeping. Yeah. Most of these they're going to be keepers. So we're just going to visit the swatches. We're going to make sure that we're not holding on to any duplicates or anything like that, but these are just amazingly gorgeous. Hi, Marky. Hey, girl. I have 3 from Terra Moons, but they are all so very similar. They were so generous. They threw in extra shade for free. Made me a loyal customer. I can't wait to try more from them. Oh, that's so cool. Thank you for sharing that, Marky. I always love hearing when they're doing really good customer service out there, because it seems like we always just hear about customers, like bad experiences. So it's always good to say, hey, they really took care of me and, made a loyal customer out of me. I love that. Janet tells me all the time of some of the brands that she's dealt with that, they're just like throwing in extra stuff. Clarity does that all the time with her. I'm like, that's so cool. I don't get anything new, but she's a very loyal customer. So like she's buying, and, mine are more rare, but they appreciate the ones that are buying, and being loyal customers. So I love that. These are all gorgeous, and they're just not going anywhere. Okay. They're just not. And I don't know. I mean, unless I see one where I'm just like, I don't need that. Look at these. Like, come on already. These do not get enough love, y'all. They just don't. They just don't. I'm ashamed. They need more love. I do have several like red tones, but we'll have to see if they are completely different or what's going on here. I need to kind of make that swatch better so I can see. Yeah, they are. They're quite a bit different. This one here had me kind of confused because it kind of looks the same, but it's not. They all are different. Oh, man, Terra Moon. Yummy. They're all different. That chunky one, that was my fault. I didn't. Okay, well, make me justify keeping them all. Now this row are quite a bit more shiny. These are shiny, like that one's super shiny, but these kind of get more deeper and shifty. Okay, let's take it off here. Let me do the palm of my hand for right now. Okay, let's give the back of my hand a little break. It's kind of on fire. Okay. Okay, this is this one right here. This one. I'm not sure I need that one. It's kind of similar to the other one, but not as shiny. So I think I might get rid of Martian. Maybe. We'll see. This one is Harvest. I'm just going to read it. I'll pick it up. Yeah. See, this one's even, it's like That's a little more orange. I don't think I need that middle one. That one's Harvest. Keep that one. And then, oh, that's beautiful. The next one is Mercury. So pretty. The top one is Mercury. And then we have Hot Spice Cider. I don't think I need this one either. Not a fan. It's kind of that brown orange with the bluish green over top of it that like Makeup Geek did a long time ago. And it's just not, it's not my favorite combo. And I have other ones like that. So I'm going to get rid of Hot Cider. Space Case is not going anywhere. You know what this one looks like. That Space Case. Oh my goodness. Isn't that pretty? And then we got Siren. That second one down is Siren. Not sure I need it. I don't need Siren. Oh, don't know what's happening to me. Solar Expansion. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. Was the first any brand I bought singles from. I still have them all. That's awesome. This one is M51. I love this shade too. This is not going anywhere. It's almost to its halfway gone point. It kind of can sheer out, but it has some really good shift to it. It's so pretty. M51. That's so pretty down at the bottom here. This is M51. So stinking pretty. And then Beyond Apollo. This is a sparkly green. Like a dark grungy but sparkly green. I'm going to keep that one. And then Big Bang. I'm going to swatch that at the bottom. The very bottom of my wrist here. So hopefully it'll show up okay. I'm going to keep that. It glows. So pretty. Okay. Wow. Okay. And then let's move on. We're going to move on to the top row, the last row of Terra Moons. I wasn't thinking I was going to declutter any of them, so I'm already ahead of the game. 51 is one of the top wish lists at the moment. It is. It's a beautiful shade, for sure. It is so pretty. I agree, Janet. So pretty. Okay, Blood Moon. This is Stan. Blood Moon is amazing. I'm just going to keep these on my fingers. If they shift well, if not, I'll swatch them out. The next one is Dark Energy. And see, there's some like this. I'm like, okay, I need to swatch this out because I'm not sure if I want to keep it or not. If I need to keep it. I think I will. It's purple blue, but it's just this really dark, rich color. So I think I will keep that. My fingers. Okay. And then we have Midnight Winter. And we're going to keep that. And then Interstellar. I'm going to swatch that one. And I think I'll get rid of that one. Again, that brown based. Those usually don't look real good on my skin tone. So I'm going to get rid of Interstellar. And then I'm going to wipe my hand off. It's time. It's time to get all the shadows off. Just trying to get through this one, but it's not going to happen. Oh, you will not believe what I just did. Scratched the top part of my hand trying to get the shades off. That hurt. Now it really stings. It stings. Oh my goodness. These wipes don't wipe very well. What brand is the shade Blood Moon? Terra Moon. These are all Terra Moon. This whole little tray that I'm doing. Blood Moon. A lot of brands carry a Blood Moon of some sort. Devinah, so does Electrum. So you see the kind of black to red Blood Moon a lot. Oh yeah, Terra Moon for sure. I don't have a code. I know there's codes out there though. Okay. Womble. I gotta just watch this one. I cannot believe I scratched. That's pretty. We're keeping Womble. Star Sign. I'm just gonna do little swatches of these. Yep, keeping that one. Star Sign. Moon Lily. Moon Lily. I'll keep it. I almost let it go, but I think I'm going to keep it. And then the Cosmos. I love this shade so much. Oh my goodness. If you get something from Terra Moon, pick up this shade. You will not be disappointed. The Cosmos. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Look how pretty. So pretty. Yum. LUND. That's LUND. It's gorgeous. It's not going anywhere. Yeah, Cosmos for sure. Veil Nebula. It's pretty too. Veil Nebula. Nebula. Cosmic Dancer. On the bottom here, it's gorgeous. It shifts from like a blue, a purple, and it's like a grungy in person too. It's not as bright as you see it. It's kind of shows up a little more grungier in person, which is really pretty. But then when the light hits it, it's like this bam, really pretty. And then Counting Stars is, let's see. Yeah, we're keeping that. That's more of a pastel, but it has a nice little shine and shift to it. And then we have Half Moon. It's kind of a minty green. Keeping that. And then a pale pastel purple called X-Ray. And let's see. Yeah, we'll keep that too. Aren't those pretty? Terra Moon. Yummy, yummy. Okay, so we're getting rid of 5 out of this tray. Not bad for Terra Moon, okay? Not bad, because I didn't think I was getting rid of any. So, there's that. All right, that's a win for me to be able to just declutter any out of that drawer. So, the 5, I'll show you the 5 real quick that I am decluttering. Oh, these shadows are killing my hands. Okay, let's see. That one's all right. I am decluttering Siren, Hot Spice Cider, Martian, Powdered Sugar, and Interstellar. Okay, so I'm going to put those in with these other, well, there was one palette that had extra room. Let's find that, this one here. We'll put those in here. Perfect, kind of. Yep, it'll work. Yay. So we just pop them in there. All right. All right, moving on. Let's see. My goal is like, I was hoping to at least declutter 100. 100 is a lot. Even though I have 510, 100 to declutter is a lot, you know, for me, for singles. Mainly when there's some that I know I'm not going to get rid of. Okay, that's the same one. Okay, here's where it's going to slow down. Okay, it's going to slow down. Devinah. Look at this. This is massive. This is the brand that I have the most singles from. Yeah, I think I am close, but I don't think I'm going to be decluttering much more. So I don't know if I'm there. Maybe I am. I don't know. I'm trying not to pay attention. Trying not to. I'm not going to declutter. I'm not going to probably declutter not one of these. Okay. I love my Devinahs. I just don't see myself wanting to get rid of any of them. I even like how they're organized, and I just don't want to touch them. I just don't. I got mattes. I just like it. And if it makes me happy, why do I want to? There's shades in here that I know I don't need. I don't need this one. Sensor. I don't need sensor. You know, it's just I don't need it. But I want it. I just want it in my collection. I love Devinah. I love Deandra. I love the company. I love the eyeshadows. I've used them since I started my YouTube channel, so I've had a long love with them. I do have a code with them. I'm just going to keep them. I'm going to keep all of them because I don't have to. I'm keeping them. Okay? For now. Doesn't mean like in the future I might let go of some of the ones I'm just not using, but for now it's my collection. Okay? Do not wear shorts when watering your garden. Oh, yeah. Bug bites. Oh, girl. For sure. So we did a big fat 0 out of that one. Okay. And now we're on to Cleona. Y'all, we're swatching. We may be letting go of some of the Cleonas, which were one of my top brands for a long time. My favorites of all favorites are the jeweled multi-chromes. There's all kinds of multi-chromes, glitter chromes, all these chromes, right? They don't pale in comparison to the jeweled multi-chromes. Those are the ones that I love. Those probably won't go anywhere. But these down here, they may. So I'm just going to give you a quick finger swatch of all of my jeweled multi-chromes. And then we'll swatch the other ones to see if I'm keeping or letting go. See, I do love the shiny jeweled multi-chromes. They are, I think they're premium shadow, and they were like the first ones on the scene that really had a shifty multi-chrome back in the day. Um, and let me see if I can get them to completely shift into their colors. But now, and they were charging a premium price because they were one of the first to get a super, mirror-like shifty shade. And now I don't think that they can charge a premium price because there's so many other brands that have surpassed them. And that's just the way it goes, but they're still charging a premium price where you can get it a lot cheaper and just as good elsewhere. So I think that's where they have to either up their game or they have to lower their prices. It's hard to go backwards, so they have to do something. These are all the purple shades. Some of these are little similar, like these two are a little more similar, but I think these two are even similar. But they do look different, like in the mirror and stuff like that. This is like a lighter and has more pink in it. This is more of it has darker colors in it. Yeah. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, you started later in the game, so therefore you got that after you have tried so many other brands that beat out what they do. Yeah, for sure. I agree. Okay, these here in these gold pans, these were out of that, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that these are out of that fruit palette that they did. No, this was out of the treasure chest. This was the treasure chest one that I got, and I was very disappointed in this. I didn't think that it was worth the price. I'm just gonna swatch out this treasure chest on my I might keep this. I mean, there are some shades in here that I like. I think, I'm just gonna do this real quick. We'll see. We'll see. When I swatch it out all together, I might be, "No, I really do like it," whatever. So, I may change my mind. That's why I'm doing the swatches, to see if it's calling my name or not. Let's see, let's see. Hmm. I can tell you I like this one, I kinda like that whole story together. I'll probably do this one. Mm, I really don't need that one. I can kind of get that in something else. Kinda like that one. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna keep 4 and declutter 4. So I'm going to keep, 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 and keep. And that shifts, that red and black shift. So those are the ones that I'm gonna keep. I'm going to declutter, 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 and declutter. So those are out of the loop here. We're gonna go over to the side here. Ooh. Okay, yeah, that's what that was. That was the treasure chest. Okay, now these I think are no. I don't have the fruit palette in here. I thought I did. Maybe I still have it in the palette. Yeah, because they replaced the palette. That's what it is. I put them back in the palette. So they're in the palette. Never mind. Okay, these are the Vibrant Multichromes, okay? So I'm going to swatch these on the palm of my hand, and we're going to look at whether or not these are going to be worth it. I'm going to swatch all of them. And if you see a shade that you want to know a name, then I can tell you. Otherwise, I'm just going to swatch them real quick for the sake of time. And see if I want to keep this little collection here, because these are all the Vibrant Multichromes. See if there's anything that's calling my name to keep. They're not very like to call these Vibrant Multichromes. I don't see them shift that much. They just look like vibrant shimmers. I feel very duped by this. Like this top shade does a little bit, but I wouldn't call that a Vibrant Multichrome, right? I'm not happy. Those are all going. Not happy. So if somebody, that's their first experience with Cliona, they're probably like, what the heck? I don't know. Just there's so much out there today that's yeah, nice yellow orange shade. Yes, it's a pretty shade, but it's not a Vibrant Multichrome by any shot, Is there other things out there that I have that I like just as much? Yeah. Now, the question is, I haven't wore this shade in a long time, but this is a flaky shade, and just by moving my hand around, I lost all the pigment off of this shade that I said I was keeping. So it makes me wonder if this didn't wear well, and that's why I didn't like it. That kind of aggravates me because all my flakes, I just put it back on. Sorry, I guess I should have showed you. I'm going to wear it a little bit longer and keep moving my hands. And if it keeps doing that, I might just declutter all of those. It is. It's flaking off. Of course, I'm not using a base, but I'm going to test this real quick. We're going to put on a sticky base real quick and put it over top. See if it's just, I have to wear a base with it. I don't know. Oh, yeah. I just think you have to wear a base with it because it just adhered way nicer to my hand and like a mirror. So, yeah, I think that's it. Because, see, like this is flaking up. You see that flaking? You just have to wear a base with these. See how the difference? And then the flakes, and then this. You have to wear a base. Okay? All right. But I don't know. It looks like it's going to flake up again. We're wearing it. We're going to do a little test here. Okay. All right. So let's see. I have one over here, and this is a Deep Iridescent Multichrome is what this is called. Deep Iridescent Multichrome. And this is in ochre. I'll keep this one. It's a very green, yellow, super shiny shade. Very pretty. Like it a lot. We'll keep it. I have 3 in the hybrid multichromes. I don't think I was too impressed with the hybrids either, but let me swatch them out and we'll see. No, I can tell you with this first shade at least. I'm not impressed. It's not even swatching all that great, but might be how I picked it up on my finger. We'll see. And then we have this green and like, I don't like these at all. I do not like any of these. Okay? No. Those 3, no. That's the hybrid multichromes. We're getting rid of those. All right. It's not flaking, but it's still kind of bunching up a little bit, which is really weird. What, you like this or you like these? I don't think you like these, do you? No way. All right. So these here are the glitter multichromes. And I thought for sure it said glitter in it. So I'm going to love these multichromes. And they were okay, if I believe I'm remembering correctly. My hand is also just wrinkling up because I've used a wipe on it like 100 times. So I'm going to try to swatch on my opposite hand. We'll see how well this works. Yeah. I'm not impressed with these either. Mm-mm. Yeah. The bottom one. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I don't like these glitter multichromes. They're not even swatching all that great for one. That's kind of pretty, but not, I don't know. I think these are all goners. I'm surprised, you guys. I'm going to get rid of all these. I'm just not too impressed. I mean, they're pretty, but not anything that I'm just like, woo, gotta have it. Okay. All right, so they're out of here. Let's get rid of them. Okay, I'm a little nervous about getting rid of all these Gleonas. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. It's still on there. That's flaking off. You see how much flaking off is happening right there? But here, it seems to be not flaking off, but still kind of bunching up some. Don't you think? Yeah, I'm sure. If I can sell them and get some money out of them, I think that that'll make me happy. And I'm just, they're not what I like. And somebody else is going to love them. You know, why not get it to somebody that's going to love them? I'm going to do my finger swatches on these. I'm going to just use a little bit of my shadow here because these are fun. I'm keeping these 4. And these are those ones that are white base, but they have like a glow to them. They're so pretty. These are some of the best ones that glow because the white base goes away and it's just like the color just glows. I love those for the inner corner. You can do those as highlights. You can put them on toppers. They're just really, really pretty. If you just want a really light eye look, you can use those. Or these do really good over top of a black base or over top of lippies. So I'm keeping those. I've always had so much fun with those. You guys, I'm still not sure about keeping the treasure chest ones. I think I'm going to let them go. Who am I, right? I do. I think I'm going to let them go. Bye. Maybe. I look at this red and black one again. Nope. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it go. You guys look. What happened to my Cleona? I've been robbed. No, I haven't. Okay. Okay. Let's count them up. What the heck happened? My husband's probably having a heart attack right now. He's like, what the heck? He's probably not watching. He's probably playing Fortnite. Let's be real. He's going to be like, yes, I am. I'm watching. As his phone is setting up against the TV as he's playing Fortnite. Oh, shoot. Okay. When I'm looking at these, I'm like, do I want to let these go? These were my babies. But I'm going to. Watching, no Fortnite, LOL. He doesn't have to watch. I'm not saying he has to watch. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is really difficult. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20. 24 Cleona shadows. Holy smokes. Nice. Okay. This is insane. Yeah, I know. Playing Delta Ruin right now. Delta Ruin. Nice. The game I'm playing. I mean, yeah, I know. I gotcha. I gotcha, girl. Okay. All right. Let me clean up my hands. This is it, guys. The finale. Let's see how many total. Ooh, I cannot believe I did 24 of those Cleona bad boys. Okay. Let's see if I can fit them all in here. I can. In a Cleona palette. How funny is that? Well, as long as I can maybe make a little money back on these, I'll be happy. And somebody else will be super happy because I've barely used these. These are pretty new. So there's that. Because my jeweled multi-chromes are the ones that I use the most. They are my favorites. I've never, ever have changed my mind about that. Those are my favorites. So this will be nice. This will be a nice little bundle. All right. Let me show you. And then I'll start adding up and give you the grand total. Look at all those Cleona. Oh, that's a lot of Cleona. Like some of these are like $28 a piece. Okay. All right. Let's get out of here. Let's get the oh man, look, I really cut myself. I thought I did. I did. Okay. Oh, ouch. Okay. Let's do some math. All right. Nice. I feel good about it. I had 510. It's insane. That's so many. Devinah takes up a big part of that. 510, and out of a 510, I decluttered 157 shadows. Not bad. Not bad when I thought I was just going to show you my collection. I think I did pretty good. I did pretty good. At least my first time ever doing a major declutter, all right? It's the first time, okay? I think I did pretty good. You know, I might go revisit. I cannot see a thing. I'm completely blurry now. I can't even read the chat. That's how blurry my eyes are right now. Woo! Come back. Come back. I got shadow all over my face. It must have been on my glasses. Wow. That was pretty special. Okay. Yep. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's just take the makeup off. I just think that you said that's great. Thank you. I feel like first time, that's pretty massive. I'm proud of myself because I really thought I wasn't going to get rid of hardly anything. And now I can go through what I have and I can reassess. So as I'm using these, I can go, hey, do I really need this? Is this kind of like this other one over here? And then maybe do another declutter. Who knows? But let me just show you real quick then what the 20 minutes you missed. Okay. What I have left. So Cleona is pretty bone dry. I could probably combine. I kind of like to leave some of these separate though. Devinah might have a little problem. Can't really. I could probably reassess Devinah at a later time, but just not right now. I can't do it right now. I enjoy them. So I can't. So I won't. Because it's my prerogative. And then my Terra Moon. This is what we have left of the Terra Moon. I did declutter some of these, which shocked me. But I'm good with this. I'm good with this. I think it's good. I think it's good. I could probably combine my Cleona and on one side and my my Cleona and my Terra Moon together. Glam Shop. This was kind of a surprise for me. This many, only this many left. It's kind of crazy. That's pretty crazy. Seriously. Electrum. We didn't do nothing to Electrum. Again, my prerogative. Keeping them all. Love them all. They're yummy. And I like to wear them all the time. Ooh. All right. That was probably, no, that wasn't it. That was from on the, anyways. And then we have a mix match of the different brands, you know. These are no longer in business. And so I'll be wearing those. And then maybe one day, like if I don't have any, if I have things that are very similar to them, maybe then I can declutter those and pass them on to somebody else. Since they were a gift, I will pass them on as such traveling palettes, single eyeshadow / single eyeshadows. Pretties for your face. No need to get rid of any of those. You know, and that's from Riri. So I don't want, if she ever stops doing YouTube or something, I might get rid of those, but she's my friend and I'm probably going to keep those. And then, you know, just these little brands here. There might be some that I get rid of later on. We'll see. But for now, we're keeping those. Okay. Oh, glitters. Gono. Bye-bye. All gone. Bye-bye. Makes me sad, but they had to go. And then JD Glow, right? These are JD Glow or Give Me Glow? Give Me Glow. See, I can't get it right. Give Me Glow. We didn't get rid of any. They were just too pretty. I just love, you know, I could probably go for round two. Round two, I don't need these two. Maybe not even that one. But these little special shades, oh, for sure. I love. I don't know. We'll revisit this. I'm gonna work on maybe using some of these and making sure that there's something I definitely need in my collection. And then mix match of brands here. I'm keeping all of these. These are my Mythic Beauty House. These are your copacetic cosmetics. Honestly, on next round, I need to play with Copacetic more often, but next round I may revisit Copacetic. I might not keep a hold of them. I don't know. I like special shades in my single shadows for the most part. For the most part, I like special shades. These are not going anywhere. I did get rid of some of my chaos. I was very proud there of that fact. You know, just some pretty shades, little bit of everything from different brands in there. The white base multi-chromes and stuff like that. And then this one, totally gone because I don't have anything in there. So, yeah, that one had all of the mattes and all the crazy depotted shades and all that stuff was in that bottom one, and it's completely gone. 157 gone. 157. So that leaves me with 353. I'm under 400. That's nice. 353. That's I can live with that for right now. Yes, I feel good about that. I think I was even watching somebody else's declutter the other day, and I think I said, "Oh, well, I don't have that many. You have more than I do with single shadows." And I think she only had 400 and some. I was like, "Well, you definitely have more than I do." And I'm like, I need to go back and correct that comment because I have 510. So 353, not bad. I think I'm doing good there. Okay. So tell me what you guys think when this live goes up. Please go over in the comments whenever it goes up, you know, just in the regular comment area, and tell me how you think I did. And if you saw something you think I should have got rid of, or like a certain brand or something that you think I should have let go of, or was there ones that I let go that you're like, girl, what is your malfunction? Or just give me hearts or a thumbs up or whatever. But it helps me over in the comment section when you guys do that. So I truly, truly appreciate it. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope glitter catches your eye but never goes in it. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Just to let you know, next time you see me, most likely we will be doing the furniture little share time about all the things I got at the estate sale and what I found that is mind-blowing. I'm not exaggerating when I say mind-blowing. Okay? I'm going to take you on a little tour of the amazing finds I found and how much. Okay? Just gotta, we're going to do this, okay? So, all right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Until next time, bye-bye. All right, bye.